Was there anything that surprised you about Japanese people?
Us to the point where she walked us outside of the door, and we thought that was so sweet.
We're flight attendants. The plane is always after Japan flights. Yeah, so I think it's a cultural thing.
There was a man that helped me carry my luggage. That was very nice. I didn't see that one coming, if I'm honest.
Where are you from?
I'm from Belarus. Yeah, I think it was around like 60, maybe like 61, 62. And to Tokyo, I think it's my third time.
Third time.
Third time, yeah.
How do you think, like, what do you think of Japan?
Oh, Japan.
Yeah.
Guys, you're so nice. Firstly, like really, 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 you are very polite, which I like, appreciate a lot. You are very friendly. You're very helpful. Like as a nation, I would say. It happened to me a few times. I got lost in the metro. I would approach people.
Yeah.
Some of them, they could speak English, not a lot, but they will do their best to help me to find my way. They will use the translators, like, you know, they will be like very helpful, honestly.
Wow.
Yes,
So-
I think yes. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
very respectful, I would say. And I really like that in your culture you do respect, like, let's say, the elderly. Also, you know, like at the metro, let's say, based on my experience in the metro, every time, you know, like when the elderly is coming, I see young generation, they do let them sit, which is also very nice because not in every like culture, not in every country I can see this.
I feel like our first interaction was with the flight attendant because I left my water bottle and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like here you go." Like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, thank you." And like 4 a.m. Yeah. So everyone's like really nice here.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Your flight attendant don't act like that.
No, they don't.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You have, it's like good luck if you get like
Yeah.
a super nice person.
yeah.
But a lot of the time they just don't really care.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Yeah.
okay, shoot.
Like
Like,
keep to yourself kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And my country is a very dangerous country. It's like a lot of gangs and stuff. So for me, Japan is so safe.
100%.
I can live more peaceful. All Japanese people kind of like surprised when I say that the first time I walk outside in the night
Yeah.
by myself in my life was when I came to Japan.
No.
Yeah. It's kind of like in Guatemala you cannot use your phone outside of like the street.
Cause they snitch.
Yeah, they take it.
Oh, I feel really safe. I walk with the bag open, and the only problem is if I lost my things. But no, don't worry about stole or robbed. But I feel secure. People is really kind, and I feel safe to leave my things where I want.
Have you ever been to like other Asian countries too?
Yeah, China.
Oh, China.
Yeah.
So what?
It's another thing. It's very different.
Oh, it's a big difference between China and Japan.
Yeah. The trash.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
Very
difference?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and the people too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw a little bit more racism in China. Yeah, not here.
To the white people or
whatever.
or whatever.
Yeah.
For now, it's like, we had like matching pajamas and like shoes to go into our room, so we don't have to go with our street shoes.
Yes.
And we're like, that's so cool. Like in a hotel, you get like matching pajamas. Like, oh yeah, it was cool. So, yeah, it was sweet.
That's sweet.
I would say how friendly certain people were.
Friendly?
Because we went to one restaurant and the lady was very, very sweet to us to the point where she walked us outside of the door and kept thanking us like 1,000 times just for coming inside to eat there. And we thought that was so sweet.
Yeah, I would say like, the service like that people give you here is like A1 service. Like, like everyone's very attentive and like very grateful, and for sure. Happy to help. Yeah, very welcome to Japan. Yeah, by everyone. Yeah, in Canada we can be a little like reserved too, so it's not that big of like a jump for us. Like especially in Toronto, I think it's like a city thing, right? Like people are kind of like in their own business, trying to get to where they need to go. So like,
why did you come to Japan?
We're flight attendants.
Can I ask how many countries have you been?
50, 60, something around that.
Yeah,
I guess.
The plane is always clean after Japan flights. Yeah. So when they leave, they also cross like the seat belts. So everything is like very neat and clean after Japanese people leave. So I think it's a cultural thing. Yeah. There is the complaint management is different for Japanese people, I think, right? It's more like subtle and calm. Yeah.
The first thing when we arrive in Tokyo, try the toilet.
Oh, so in the airport.
It's different, yeah. It's surprising. So many button to press. And we're like, wow, what are we doing? No.
Yeah, there's too many buttons in the toilet, right?
So clean.
Yeah,
really clean. Yeah, this is really nice.
We went to this like technology museum, which was very like there is nothing really similar in Europe, so it was like very interesting. So it kind of surprised me that Japan has this kind of museum.
Yeah, there was like walking around robots and I think the service of robots, like because there's a bunch of like restaurants that have robots as part of the experience, and that's something that you'd never see in Europe. Also, I think the toilets are absolutely incredible. Like the fact that you can put on noise just to like feel better about yourself while you're on the toilet, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I think that, and also the trains are very speedy. Yeah, the speed trains.
Oh my gosh, the trains, yes, that's a huge thing that I love about Japan are the train systems. Transportation is so convenient. And one thing I noticed that everything is so conveniently located. You don't really, I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a car, but you don't really need to have a car. Whereas in the US, like, it's kind of crazy. You don't really see many people walking. Everyone drives everywhere. And it's kind of crazy and it's kind of unfortunate. And I think that kind of like affects people's sense of community because they're not out there, you know, like talking to each other. And there's not as many opportunities to, you know, connect and meet people when people are just not really outside walking around.
That's true.
That's what I love about being here. It's just, it feels so lively. There's always people out and about walking around. And it's just very pleasant to be in that atmosphere.
I see. Even in the train?
Oh, yeah. And it's so convenient. It's just so convenient. Like if you don't have a car in the US, you know, I mean, there is public transportation, but it's pretty, it's not very reliable. And it's kind of arguably dangerous too. Where it's much, I've noticed it's just statistically much safer here and much more reliable. Yeah, there have been some really scary things that have happened recently in the public transportation down in the States.
Yeah, like bus or the train.
Yeah. More like buses.
Oh, yeah,
we don't really have many trains down there. That's one thing I wish we had more of. I think the trains are such a convenient and smart way to, you know, get around.
People so respectful. Yeah. Not in Belgium. In Belgium, we can cry, phone loudly. It's very, very different. This is clean, and Belgium, this is dirty all over the train.
In the train?
In the train.
Oh.
And for example, in Belgium, we are some bad people, like no foot or no leg, and they do like that to just have one piece of money. It's not a good thing. I hate taking the train, but I'm afraid of driving. So it's sometimes it's difficult when it's distance. But the train are better here. Really. And the metro too.
It's like a metro.
And the ticket, it's not expensive at all. In Belgium, it's I don't know in yen, but 10 euros, like
to one way. 10 euro. Really.
Even for the young adults, not and for adults, it's like 16.
What do you think of Japanese people?
They are very polite, very servicial. So if you go, they help you. For example, yesterday in the metro station when I was getting off of the plane, there was a man that helped me carry my luggage through the stairs. He was very nice.
He's a Japanese?
Yeah, he was a Japanese person. He offered himself, he told me he would help me with that. And he did. That was very nice. I didn't see that one coming, if I'm honest. So far, people have been very, very nice.
They're sober, they are not social, but if they are drunk, they're very social. So that's
You know, here I see people getting very drunk and they don't make problems. They don't make problems. They are very just on their own. But in Holland, it's different. If they drink, they change. They
get aggressive.
Fight. Yeah, very aggressive. In Holland, if you go out as a girl, everyone is going to talk to you. Everyone is like
different.
Yeah. If you say to a guy, "Go away,"
They will go away. In the Netherlands, if you say no, they will extra come to you.
Yeah, and they're gonna how do you say it? Ze gaan je uitschelden.
They will cuss you out because
they
you say
will curse
no.
you out. Like
yeah.
I'm not going to repeat that words, but they're gonna curse you out because they feel rejected. And you know, men in Holland, they don't like to feel rejected.
True,
you know?
because they rarely get rejected. I guess.
But here, they find it no problem. It's like, okay, thank you, bye.
Arigato.
They even say arigato after that. Like, they're very respectful here, but very much, very much.
Yeah.
A lot of respect, gentlemen. So that's the big difference.
And if they're drunk, they are not irritating. They are very nice and more cuter. I think. Yeah.
Today I went the Tokyo Drift. Yeah, actually recently I became quite interested in Japanese cars. Even in Moscow we have a museum. It's called Basket Museum, and it's all about the old-fashioned Japanese cars. They are unique and they are original. Yeah, so I went there twice. So yeah, I was in Daikoku parking lot, and it was really fascinating. So actually, it's my dream. That is the reason why I came here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, which car, Japanese car, is your favorite, if you have any?
Well, I cannot say that I have the favorite, but I know some classic stuff. I know like Toyota Corona, I know like the famous Nissan Skyline and Honda S2000. So yeah, that's like the most classic stuff that I know.
What is like the next highlight, the best highlight you're looking for?
My Fast and Furious meeting. I'm going to have it tomorrow in the evening.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Shibuya and then I will drive with like.
Are you gonna be the driver
cars.
or are you gonna be on the? Yeah.
Because I can't like rent a car here. I'm not old enough yet for here.
Yeah.
I could do this in Germany, but not here. So yeah, I'm going to sit by and just watch, and we're going to a car meeting. And
can you tell like what's different from like Japanese cars?
For example, like street cars, you can tune them legally here. Like legal and tune are like they don't go in one sentence in Germany. It's not possible. Like you only exactly. You can only buy and drive a car how it is, and that's legal. And even then you have to put multiple, I don't know, like patches and stuff on it. So like but in Japan you can tune your car and it's still legal. They have like these vibe, and especially when you go to the car meeting, which is like in every tour I guess, then you see all the different cars with the designs and stuff, and it's really cool.
How about your tip culture? We Japanese have no tip culture in here, right?
I think it's great.
Oh, is that great?
We tip really heavily in California. It's like 18%.
Ooh.
It's really, really, really bad.
That's really.
So coming here not having to tip is honestly like a lifesaver.
Literally, it's so nice because, especially in America, food is so expensive going out to a restaurant. Or
It is cheaper than California. Literally, you don't even get to talk.
I know.
California is the most expensive state, like behind like Hawaii or something.
Yeah,
So.
but like food is so much more expensive than in Japan. It's so nice to be like, I remember like one of the first times we went to a restaurant here in Tokyo, we paid like, what is it, like 1,500 for a sandwich each. And we were like, wow, that's a little expensive. And then we looked at the charge on our credit card, and it was like $10.
No, it's not even $10.
Was it?
It was like 7 or 8. That's like nothing. Like I cannot get anything for $7 or $8.
Right.
Like I can get one drink. Maybe.
Yeah. But that's about it. And it's like I work at a restaurant in America, so I understand how like restaurant staff feel.
Right.
And like are treated in the industry. So I always make sure to tip to make sure that people like can actually live off of it.
I do not care. I need my money. It's so expensive. Like what? I paid $20 for one meal, and you expect me to tip you like 5 or 6?
Right.
The culture's very different. Like so much more respectful. Everyone's much more respectful to one another. It's very nice. Well, our first day yesterday, it's very simple. We were just coming into the hotel, and there were a bunch of younger girls, and they offered us to go into the lift first, and we said no, after you. And then as soon as they said that, they were bowing, and they were very happy with it, and we were like, oh, that's very nice. Like not many people are like that, so it was cool.
That the people are so respectful, and they always bow when I'm like riding the train staff, they always bow to the passengers before they leave to the next part of the train. That's really impressive, I think. Because in Germany, no, we don't do that.
Really?
Most of the stuff is really mean, but it's okay.
Like as a tourist, I thought I would be like more scared to come here, like more confusing. Like I thought that like no one spoke English, but I came here and more people speak English, or you guys are more easier to speak English too. It's easier to communicate with hand signals.
What other Asian country?
Indonesia.
Indonesia?
Yeah, Thailand. I think that people here is more respectful, more kind, and you have more things to do than the other island, you know. Because there are more cities, more amenities, more activities, more monuments, more music. You guys want to help everyone, no matter you don't speak English. For example, in my case, it was insane because this morning I was in the subway and I didn't know the direction to go, and I asked to a guy, and there were 3 guys that they want me to help to find the correct place. Even they could miss their train. So I think that's the example of kindness. My country people is not so kind as here in Japan. I think Japanese people you are more helpful than Spanish people. I don't want to generalize, but I think that's one of the main difference between our societies. And you are very strict, straight, and you have this discipline that I think that we need to be like a little more like you.